Good afternoon and welcome back to another vlog. When I got my player's card here at the Sands Casino, I gave them my email address and I got $5 in e-cash. That is $5 free play for the slot machines. Okay, let's go down to the casino, play these 5 e-cash dollars, and I'll see you downstairs. Okay, some of you know the alien machine is my favorite, but they don't have it here, so we're gonna settle for the buffalo. Some favorite slot machine from the boss. So that was our $5 free play. So we're gonna cash out, see how much we won. It wasn't much, we didn't win any bonus or anything. So we won $2.10 on our free play. It's not much, but it's free, so we'll take it. Let's get over to the Peppermill and play some more poker. When I was back in Reno, I didn't do a hand analysis video, so I'm gonna do that now from my hotel room here. One of the first hands I played, I got 3-5 offsuit on the big blind. It was limped to me. So I decided to check. The flop was 5 ace 7 and everybody checks. The turn was another 5. I check and guy behind me bets 15. I decide to call, and the river is a deuce. And I check, and the guy now bets 25, and I decide just to call, and he turns over king 10 of hearts, and it happens to he had a runner flush, and I wasn't paying attention because I didn't even saw the flush. So yeah, I was just fortunate that I called his 25 and I didn't raise him. So that was not really well played. But yeah, so we lose that hand, unfortunately. Normally I wouldn't even play that hand, but it was checked to me on the big blind, so yeah, I couldn't fold. And after I hit the 5 on the flop, it was checked around again. So once I hit the 5 on the turn, I make trips. So I'm committed to the hand, and it's just unfortunate that he makes a runner flush, I guess. Sometime later I get pocket aces on the button. It is limped to me. There are 2 people limping, and I make it $15. And one guy on the small blind, he calls. The flop is all low cards and all clubs. Unfortunately, I don't have the ace of clubs, but the guy in the small blind, he checks. I bet $20. He checks his hand, and I think he didn't find a club in there, so he folded. So it was a pretty unfortunate flop for us with all the clubs, but he didn't have any clubs, I guess, so we still win that hand with our aces. Next interesting hand, I get ace jack in middle position with the ace of diamonds. I'm first to act, so I bet $10, and I get two callers. One late position caller, he is all in, so he had less than 10 left in his stack, and also the small blind calls me. The flop is 4-7-9 with two diamonds. The small blind bets 15. I didn't hit anything, but because I have the ace of diamonds and I have position on him, I decide to call the turn, call the flop for $15. The turn is the queen of diamonds, giving me the nut flush draw. I don't have anything yet, but I have a draw to the nut flush, so that's good. My opponent checks and I decide to check behind. The river is an ace, so I have now top pair. My opponent checks and I decide to check also. My opponent shows Jack 9, so he only has a 9, and I win another small pot. I'm not very lucky at this table. The game is pretty easy. There's not much gambling pre-flop, so I can see a lot of flops. I saw flop with pocket 9s, Jack 10 suited, Ace Jack suited, 3-4 suited, but I just could not hit anything on the flop, so that's pretty unlucky. After an hour of playing, I'm down $50. I bought in for 200, so I have 150 left. If you raise pre-flop to 7, 10, or even $15, you still get multiple people calling your bet. So it's not really useful to raise pre-flop because you get lots of callers anyway. So it's better to just limp and see what happens and see the flop as cheap as possible in these kind of games, I think. There's a lot of limping going on in these games, and it seems like people are playing mostly for the high-end bonuses they have here. And yeah, that's an easy game to play. But anyway, after 90 minutes, I'm down to $130. So I buy in for 100 extra, so I have a decent stack again. So it's now 11 p.m. Only restaurant that's open is here, Cafe Milano. So let's see what they have to eat. So I ordered the BLT sandwich with onion rings. It looks really good. So let's see how much we can eat of this. The BLT and onion rings was really good, but it was just too much. I could not finish it. Next interesting hand, I got ace queen offsuit in late position with the queen of spades and the ace of hearts. There are two limpers and I decide to raise to 12, and only one short stack limper calls me. The flop is queen 3-8 with two spades, and it's check to me. I bet 20 and the short stack goes all in. He has about 45 left, so I have to pay 25 more. I get to see the turn and the river for that 25 extra, and I have top pair right now and the queen of spades, so I have a spade draw also with ace kicker, so I think I might be good unless he has pocket 8s or pocket 3s or something. So I decide to call, and it turns out good. The turn is the 5 of spades and the river is the 10 of spades. So I make a queen high flush, and that's good. So I win this pot. I've been playing now for almost 2 hours. I bought in for 300 and my stack is now 250. I'm seeing a lot of same faces as yesterday. So that's not really a good thing. It means that is mostly local people playing and not much tourists coming around. Also, at this time the tables start to break up. We are playing only 5-handed now at my table, and some other 1-2 tables are short-handed also. So they break up my 5-handed table, and we got sent to a new table. But within 15 minutes or so, that table is back to 7-handed players also. So at this time, yeah, people are just leaving and games are breaking, so it's not really a good game anymore. There's one guy playing a little bit loose aggressive. So there's one more hand I played. I had pocket sixes. This loose aggressive guy, he bets 12 pre-flop. So I decide to call. He has a bigger stack than me, so if I hit a 6 I can win a lot of money. Unfortunately the flop is 2-4-9 rainbow, and now this guy, he bets out $100. So unfortunately I didn't hit a 6, so I have to fold. But yeah, if you be patient and you just wait until you make trips against these guys, then you can easily stack them and win a lot of money. One nice thing that happened is I met a guy I played with a couple of years ago in Las Vegas. He recognized me and we started talking, and it was really a nice talk. We had a lot of good time talking about poker and Vegas and other things. So that was nice. But yeah, that for the rest of the game was not so good anymore, and he had left also. So yeah, I decided to leave the game and call it a night. The first session in this night at the Peppermill, I lost $59, and in the second session I won 75. So I ended up winning $16 for the night here at Peppermill. Okay, I'm waiting for the Uber. Should be here any minute. It has been raining outside, so the weather is not so good here in Reno. Not much sunshine so far. So yeah, for now, thank you for watching, and please like my videos, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's play some poker. Here we go.